Welcome back to some more Alpha Centauri Alien Crossfire with me, Daniel from Dan Has Fun, playing, and I think, hopefully, if all goes well, maybe even completing the run as Zeta-5 as the Cybernetic Consciousness. Last episode, we took out Miriam. I know, we could all have a nice celebratory moment for that. But we got attacked by the pirates. I did not attack them, but as number 1 and number 2, we are naturally predisposed to dislike each other. So he decided to try and attack me, has attacked me quite literally, 0 times in this entire event, and we're just steamrolling him a bit. I did spend some energy just between videos because we're going to try and get maybe a couple more secret project videos in, just for the funsies. Anyway, we're going to end turn and see what happens. Really hope you guys have been enjoying this. I've actually enjoyed playing it quite a lot. Yeah, there's all game crossed, but it's still good fun. What do you want, Svensgaard? I'm not giving you a tech, and he's not willing to peace out. So he just like, even if we agreed to peace out, he would demand another tech off me. Anyway, video time. We built the cyborg factory. Let's have a gander.
A handsome young cyborg named Ace wooed women at every base. But once ladies glanced at his special enhancement, they vanished with nary a trace. Barracks graffiti, Sparta command.
Poor Ace. Yes, a bioenhancement center at every base, so it just +2 morale. We don't need this for many reasons, but it is what it is.
Complete. Resource shortfall.
That's okay. You can get some more food later. You can use supply crawlers essentially as food convoys as well, but I mean, what's the fun in that? Like, energy is what we really want, right, guys? It's all about energy.
Maximum population.
And we get another video, the longevity vaccine. So let's listen to this one as well.
Get off my land, you peacekeeping son of a...
I plan to live forever, of course. But barring that, I'd settle for a couple thousand years. Even 500 would be pretty nice. CEO Nwabuda K. Morgan, Morgan Link 3D Vision interview.
And because we're running planned, we get 2 less drones at every base. Very impressed with Morgan's athleticism considering the attire he was wearing, but that's one of my favourite movies. Although it's funny because longevity vaccine quite often is not a very good secret project. Usually I'm in green by the end game, so you only get 1 less drone. Plan gives us 2, so love to see it. You're not going to have a chance probably to build anything else of any use, so you know the drill. Get a hybrid forest.
Complete. Production complete. Production complete. Production complete. Production complete.
So much production being complete. Cool. Amphibious Jeep. You don't really have anything to do, because I suspect a naval unit will get here before you do, but you can certainly try your best. You can stick. You can stick. You can stick. Shard Penetrator. You should probably just heal this turn, as kind of the other Shard Penetrators that are all kind of hopelessly out of date by now. It is what it is. Again, when it comes to attacking the land and the naval units, copters are infinitely better. Against air units, I do like a needle jet. It has more versatility, I would say. But we have a lot of damaged copters from the previous turn where we were very aggressive, so we are going to have to do some repairs. But we can also repair Parrot Landing. And to do so, we want to hurry this up, and then do the standard dance of network nodes, rec commons, and children's creches in some order. It really doesn't matter which. 5 more moves means you don't really have anywhere you can go, so just go over there. You need to heal. This copter does not need to heal, so it can go in and just wreck things. That is exactly what it's going to do. I don't know how good secondhand catharsis is when you're watching a YouTube video, but let it be known I am very much enjoying these moments. Wow, they did not have many many units in there. If only I had an amphibious jeep over here, I could utilize it right now, but it is what it is. We can take out... Well, I mean, Drunktown literally only has one population, so if we blow it up, it's just gone. See you later. Oh no, I'm devastated for you. I don't know how he only had one pop. It's not like it was a new city. I don't know what he was doing. Who knows? Who knows? Okay, that's now empty as well, so we can do... airdrop straight into Deadman Tavern. Thank you for your service.
Request confirmation.
Except my guys are very much alive. It's only yours that are dead. Get burned. No, not really. Oh, dear. Where do we need you to go? I guess this guy's going to go this way, and the other ship's going to go westwards. That can sit. That needs fuel. That is horribly damaged. You need fuel. Sit. Sit. If you have dogs and they are sitting, by the way, in the background, please let me know, because that would be hilarious. I'm just going to get you to wait. Here's a chopper. Stop building defenses. No. That is not what I want you to do. I want you to sit in place and just keel over politely and with no effort. I guess we can come up here, because we are technically at war with Chardon too. I know I forget sometimes as well, because he's been that irrelevant. But I guess I can use this opportunity to free this up and go ba-da-do-do-do-do. Underwater Eden. You're lucky you had a pressure dome, because you'd be underwater if it was up to me. And then you have to play the happy building dance. There you go, buddies. You can sit. Even maybe able to take out Chardon this turn. That would be nice. Then it'd be a second faction that we'd eradicate. We didn't take out Data Jack Rose. That was Miriam's. I was going to say fault, but she didn't really do anything to help herself. Cool. We've eradicated the planet cult. Prophet Chardon has been captured and is ready for your personal interrogation. Let's go take a look. At least Miriam isn't lonely. We can at least give her that. She will have a friend for all eternity. Or until she, kicks the bucket, whatever happens first. Feels like she lives forever. Every time you talk to her, it feels like the conversation's going to last forever. Until she asks you for tech, and then declares war on you.
Combat report.
Cool. Cities roasting on an open waterfront. You tell I'm not good, I'm not a singer. I'm sorry for your eardrums. I try my best. I just know it's not very good. Do we have another dropper? We can't drop onto planet Vanguard because it's in the ocean for reasons that make no sense to me. But again, that's a gripe I've had many a time. I can't even get within 3 turns of their... 3 turns. 3 tiles. I mean, it'd be 1 turn, not 3 turns. This copter's alive, though. Cool. I knew we'd have enough copters to do this. Coral Cove has planes in it, too. So I'd really like to get through to them, because I imagine they don't have crazy defense. 6-2. Well, we're still not to them. That was a transport, though, so they are running out of units big style. There we go, there's the plane. Yeah, you are just ghost toast. Nice. You are critically damaged. You are not. So let's go over here. There's an interceptor. It is going to go the way of the dodo. Good try. But that's about all we can say. Oh, he has a second one. This one has a slightly better chance. But still no. But still incorrect. You need fuel. You only have 2/3 of a movement, so you can't jump this turn. Shard Penetrator. I don't have anywhere for you to go right now. Let's do that then. I'm not blue blind, I'm just dumb. That's all it is, I swear. I could have sworn I had another naval unit over there. Maybe I didn't. Where are you, naval unit? Where are... Oh my word, I have so many units to move. Jeez Louise. No wonder these turns take so long. I mean, it's a good problem to have, right? Having too many military units. It's known as the Miriam principle. But he must be pretty much out of combat units at this point, right? Must be close if he's not completely there. You can just come up here. Copter with 14 moves. You can reach. Sweet. I mean, get a borehole for all it matters. And you still have move. So I guess you're just going to sit in place. I don't think we need defenses over here, is kind of the summary of that. I'll move that guy over just in case we needed defending. I don't think we need defending. Just gonna throw it out there. Same with this guy. It's like, you were going to stay just in case. In case of what is now a very legitimate question. Automate, please. Automate. Automate. You're just in the way, so let's take one of these formers out. I mean, you're literally sitting by the base. You can sit forever. I'm getting to the point where I'm thinking, do I just sit all the planes down and just leave the copters active? That's how many units we have. But I think we'll just hang it out. We don't have much longer to go, I don't suspect. Yeah, when we're attacking your bases with interceptors again, you know you're really on your last legs. Cool, that needs healing. Okay, so you have 8 moves. So I definitely can't get both this turn. But there is a unit here that's already moved. So next turn he would have to come up here. So it's going to take 2 turns to take this out. Okay. I mean, I can just jump you straight to there. It's 8 to 6, but again, we have so many units, man. Two to 2? Yeah, sure. At this point, we're so dominant, it's fine. Oh, we're about odds on to lose here, but we might still be fine. Because we have such a strength advantage. Yeah, the odds are not kind of accurate. Oh no, the chopper blew up. I am devastated. I know. I know you can hear it in my voice. I don't know what I'll be able to do with myself. Can I go? Okay, so it's there I have to go to. Which means I can't reach. That's fine. But you should do 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm not even going to rush that. 1, 2. Oh, I can't get through. I need somebody. If I attack, that will sink. You can attack, though. I need a way through. They have a wall of formers. Thank you. No, he only has 1 move. I blew it. He blew it! I could have totally made that work, and I did not, and I blew it. Wah, wah, wah. Wah, wah, wah. Honestly, you guys can sit in place now. You're so far away, it doesn't even matter. You can sit. You can sit. This copter is absolutely toast. Sorry about that. You are not toast. You get to live another day.
Cannot execute.
Did both of you already jump? Yes, you did.
Perhaps a careful review of
Oh yeah, 2 to 4 I don't want to do. Obviously. That is not good maths. End turn. See if you'll attack me now. No, I've got 2 infantry just sat right outside your base. a decision you could make. Start blowing up your own improvements.
Maximum population.
Must have taken, like...
The academician's private residency shall remain off limits to the genetic inspectors. We possess no retroviral capability, we are not researching retroviral engineering, and we shall not allow this council to violate faction privileges in the name of this ridiculous witch hunt. Fedor Petrov, Vice Provost for University Affairs.
You mad, bro. Retroviral engineering gives us the Gene Jack factory. I almost never build these. It's another way of getting more minerals in your base. Admittedly, it's a lot cheaper than the alternative to build. But you do also get more drones.
Maximum population reached. Production complete. Production complete. Maximum population reached. Production complete. Production complete. Production complete.
That was a lot of production. Cool. So yeah, so in that turn, he blew up a load of stuff in his own territory. That's my boy. That's how he does things. Oh dear. Well, I guess it's good to live the way that you like to live until the end. Weird, we're actually using infantry to attack a base. That doesn't happen very often. You want to see me do it again? No, I'm gonna wait. That copter needs healing though. You can just sit here. I mean, we could do the kind of the cripple fight there, but we're not going to. That's fine. You can now jump over to... I mean, it doesn't even matter at this point. Just go there. Block. We now have our copter. It has decent health. Can just go in and do some mashing. And that's now toast. We have an infantry. Thank you very much. Far Horizons. It is indeed a long way away. I will say it is at least an appropriately named location. He has 2 naval colony pods just out here city. Why didn't he settle them? I guess because he was having drone issues for bureaucracy. But even still, like, if you're going to not settle ever, you should put these guys back in your own territory. Because you can put them back in as population. He just chose not to. Can I get here with 8 moves? I can. Sweet. Boop. Anchors rest. In fact, I'm just going to get rid of this. Like, go away. I don't want you to start producing more colonies for me to have to take out, please. I mean, we could, but we don't need to. You have 1 fuel, so I guess we'll save you. But not you. You're full of fuel. You are fuel full. Nice. What do we have left we have to deal with? Isle depths, which we can take right now. Thank you. We then have Planters Vanguard, or Planets Vanguard. It's not a Deirdre city. It's not Planters. It's not even got fasciitis. And you... we're going to have to wait a little bit longer for, because I can't reach every location. We have 3 cities left to take, and a 4th one at Sanctuary Dome. I've not forgotten, it's just an annoying place. In fact, I tell you what, we're going to switch this to our favourite, the amphibious Jeep. I'm going to use that to take that out. Just so I don't forget. You need to be taken, though. Where are my naval units? You're here. So you've got 8 moves. So you can do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. But then I can't get both of them next turn, can I? Okay, I have a solution to that problem, too. You're going to build an amphibious Jeep.
Request confirmation.
And then we can take provision point next turn using the amphibious Jeep. So we can give you the chance to get as far up here as you can. You need fuel, so you can't do it. You are anti-air, so you probably won't be able to do it. But we have a copter, so it's fine. Smashy, smashy. Said a well-known scholar, I think it was Bart Simpson. I guess you can come up here and... oops. I guess we found that unit. I mean, that was accidental scouting. Best type of scouting. You can sit, you can sit. Sit down. Come over here, please, just in case we need you. Sit. Okay, it sounds like I'm talking to a dog, but I'm not. Well, at least I'm not trying to. If I am saying hi to a dog, hello, little one. What you doing? Not sure if anybody's watching with their dog. You'll have to let me know if you are. You can go there. This dude can cover our ship. That can wait. I don't think we're going to need this many units by any stretch of the imagination, but I don't want to be like, oh, I have 1 million units, and therefore I'm not going to use any of them. We got them, so we might as well use them. I don't need that conventional missile, that being said, though. You can wait, 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 wait. Lots of waiting, the mighty waiting. That's what the tubes look like, by the way. The mag tubes is blue. You've essentially got infinite land movement on them, which is a little bit crazy. What we should also do is see, do we have any movies that we might be able to watch next turn? Again, there's a quicker way to do this, potentially, but, I mean, it's fine. The Theory of Everything in the Nano Factory. I would need 900 for that, 520 for that, so we can definitely get that done. I think they're the only two we're building. Okay, well, we'll get a movie next turn. And yeah, it's not like we can get this supply crawler there in time. If I'd thought about it, I would have made like a supply rover, but yeah, it's fine. Everything is fine. In fact, everything is awesome. Probably. You should move back, though. Thank you very much. You're fine. You're fine. Turn complete. Sweet. So, next turn we're going to get a nice movie. Look at the graphs. We're very excited to see you, though. As am I, having you guys watching. I appreciate it. And turn. Oh no, the Gaians have declared war on the pirates.
Destroyed.
Better late than never.
Destroyed.
We could have asked them to join, but literally, what's the point?
Complete.
And what's the point of everything? Let's go take a look at the theory of it.
The Earth is the cradle of the mind, but one cannot stay in the cradle forever. Konstantin Tsiolkovsky, the father of rocketry. Data links.
Lab outputs doubled for all that matters right now, but it's still cool to see the video. It's far better than the blooming Super Collider one.
Production complete. Production complete. Production complete.
I know.
Production complete.
So much completion.
Complete. Production complete.
Oh my word.
Complete. Production complete. Production complete.
Cool. That was a lot of completion. Sit. You will be needed because they did build a defender in here. Why don't you stop? You never stop. Alright, that's fine. We need our amphibious jeeps. So, amphibious jeep number 1, activate. And we want to... Apparently we have to walk this ourselves, because the game's going to be stupid about it. There you go. Cool. So that's 1 down. Then we have to get the amphibious jeep from over here. And do... Oh, you got the dude in the way, really? Can you get out of the way? And you've got rover formers too, but geez Louise. Let me go back to my amphibious jeep, please. Oh, they have a defender in here now, too. Come on, man. You used to be cool. No, Sven's guy was never cool. His pirate cosplay is no match for us. Provision point is done. And we have... Where is our naval unit? Gun destroyer Boop. 71. No. I'm not going to talk to you. I'm not giving you that joy. And it does seem apt that the last settlement that he has is named after himself. It's not his capital, by the way. Safe Haven is. But Port Svensgaard. 3, 2, 1. Burp. Conquest victory achieved. It's weird. Conquest victories give you less points than, say, a diplomatic one, even though essentially they're the same in many ways. But yes, conquest victory achieved.
Eradicated.
And that is now a hat trick. Let's take a moment to watch. Svensgaard, Miriam, and Chardorn can all live together in a punishment sphere. Mission year 2312. Prime function Aki Zeta-5 unifies all of planet under the cybernetic banner. A big monolith. Tasty monolith. Epilogue. It's all over, Prime function Aki Zeta-5. Planet is yours. Thank you, Simon. Dismissed. She would say it in a less emotional way, but I unfortunately have emotions, so it's hard for me to do it. And so it is ended. All of the remaining faction leaders have surrendered or capitulated. Your former colleagues turned treacherous enemies, and now turned servants and prisoners of war. On the planet were 7 human factions, 7 human ideologies, 1 struggled for dominance, only 1 now remains. Humanity has at last achieved the unity of which the UN Interstellar Colonization Agency dreamed so long ago. You know that Lal named that, with a name like that. Jeez Louise. Not a word has been heard from Earth in all the years since planetfall, only a deafening silence across all frequencies. So one can only presume that you now rule all that is left of humankind. The mysterious and growing planet mind remains a significant challenge, but humanity is now prepared to meet this alien presence, friend or foe, as a united species. The human species must survive, and it is your duty, your sworn vow, to see that it does. We should be celebrating at this point, but if this is Aki Zeta-5, she's probably just doing a Sudoku puzzle. And there we have it. Thank you, Brian Reynolds with Friends. Fantastic name, Bing Gordon. Let's go look at the score. Not that it really matters, but we've got 1,831. We had a lot of pop. It's kind of what you'd expect. Tech-wise, we were like miles ahead of everybody else, although it's funny, we all ended with pretty much the same explore tech, because we just didn't prioritize it. We're making a ton of money by the end. I don't even know, like, obviously the factions that were crushed weren't making any money by the end, but I mean, Lau was making 19, and Deirdre was making a whopping 3. I think Svensgaard was making about 100 before we wrecked his world. So that's pretty neat. We have almost all of the secret projects. UN Harmony Outpost has the other 2. We could have taken out those 2, but these 2 aren't very good. Especially the planetary data links. Usually this is kind of a terrible secret project. We were the only people to get anything into space. I'm not hugely surprised by that. Again, where the tech game was. Some people did have orbital spacecraft, space flight I think it's called. But they didn't get much further than that. This is what we wanted to talk about though. Let's see how many units everybody lost and made. So we made a total of 261 units. We lost just under a third of that. So that's not too bad in terms of ratios. Compare that to Svensgaard, who made, and that obviously lost because he was defeated, 266 units. Miriam, 365 units. Again, more credence as to how much she likes to spam. But Planet Core only got to 147. He did not have a very good game. He really struggled. Other factions, in case you're curious, Lal lost 157. Deirdre only lost 43, but she only made, what, 67 units total? And that includes non-combat, so things like colony pods and formers. So she barely made anything. And then when we look at score, again, we're the big boy. There's a lot of poor numbers in here, but they get... Lal and Deirdre get a little bit of a points bonus because they were with us at the end. Our Centauri rating is 137%. Actualizing your sentient being. Prime function Zeta-5 self-help guide for talents. I didn't actually know you could click on these and get a picture for a long time. It's pretty neat. I don't know why it moves around, by the way. It's just what it does. Apparently, that was like our second highest... Oh, that was, yeah, our fastest conquest score in this, whatever. I don't know how far back it counted my saves as, but it is what it is. Cool! We had 54 techs, a ton of money. If you want to artificially boost your score, you can just store a load of money for a long time. Or you can just keep pot booming forever. We're not very good at pot booming, as you saw. And this is the map of how it looked. Yeah, Chardon didn't get a ton of space, but he really needed to be the one to take out Data Jack Rose. Because Miriam did, he was absolutely screwed. Yeah, you hate to see it for him. Do you? Not really, I don't like playing as Chardon. Maybe I'll have to punish myself and play as him at some point. I really don't enjoy his playstyle. But that's okay. This is now, like, over. So, good, I'm done. Now go away. And I'm going to end the video there too, so you too can go away. But I do appreciate you having watched throughout the series. If you've only seen this one, I mean, there's a lot of other videos to go watch on the channel, whether it's this playthrough or others. So please do go take a look. I really appreciate you guys' time as always. If you want to see this game played again, please do let me know. If you have any faction preferences or map design preferences, do let me know. Doesn't mean I'm going to do it, but I'll certainly look into it. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Bye now.